What is up, everyone? Today's video is a bit of a different video. So I thought, because you've absolutely been destroying these last few videos, especially the Taking On 2021 series, which just seems to be getting way more views than my usual videos would. So my usual videos get between like 1 and 2k. These have been getting between like 3 and 5k, which is absolutely mad. So first of all, if you're watching this, I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of the support. It's great. But yeah, obviously I put a lot of effort into each and every one of these videos, and I try and make it as beneficial and as entertaining as possible for all of the viewers and all of you guys. So I thought, you know what, I've made loads of the content and I've made all of these videos that you've been seeing. Why not make kind of behind the scenes of how I actually make these videos? So in today's video, I'm going to be running through a full, not really day, kind of like a full cycle of my creative process and kind of my editing, and how exactly I get from no idea to a finished video. So yeah, that's today's video. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to try and keep up the energetic editing style that I've kept in the 2021 videos for this video, and the editing on the creative process and all of that. So yeah, I've actually already filmed the Taking On 2021 episode 4 video, which is going live tomorrow. This is now Sunday at exactly 12 p.m. so I've got 26 hours to finish this video. It's completely filmed. I've done all of the filming for it, and now today is just about getting all of that film, getting all of that media into a video that you guys actually enjoy watching. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so once I filmed all of the footage and got it all, I downloaded it to my computer from my camera, which is this camera that I'm using. It is the Canon M50. It's also linked in the description below. But I downloaded all of the footage from my SD card using this neat little SD card reader. Yeah, it's just a basic SD card reader, to be honest. Goes into the old computer, work it all up on here, and then I open up a Premiere Pro timeline. So I actually edit with Premiere Pro, and I drag all of this footage into the timeline. So let's go back to that. Okay, so now all of the footage is downloaded into the timeline. It's all lined up, it's all in chronological order, and I've got just over an hour of total footage for that. So that's all of the footage that I filmed over that Friday, and everything from the workout to the studying to the time lapses, literally whatever, even like lunch and going places. That is all there, that's all the raw footage. I actually store that in a little folder on my computer, and that is episode 4. So if you go into my main hard drive, you've got YouTube, and it comes up with all of the episodes that I make. So I drag it all into here. This is on my faster hard drive. It's actually the solid state drive, and then once it's done and once I've edited it, uploaded it, and I'm done with the video, I drag it into the actual hard drive and store it there because it's larger. But this one's just faster and it helps me to edit all of the craziness that goes on in the videos. So yeah, and then I get searching for the song, because obviously with my videos the music's a pretty key part, because I need it to have that energy and I need it to all align with that kind of energetic ideas. So I spend kind of like 20 minutes or so searching for the perfect song, and then I get the first part, which is usually me waking up, doing my workout and whatnot, and align everything with that song. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. So enjoy a little time lapse of me finding the right music, and yeah, align it all, then we'll get back. Oh, but of course I also need all of the energy to actually edit these videos. So I've got a little matcha protein berry smoothie, and then I've got a massive bottle of water there, 3 litres, and a fat thing of coffee just in case I need a bit more energy. Let's crack on with it. Okay, we are now hour 1 into the editing process, and I am about a minute and a half into the video edit. But I got the music, I got the first song. You'll see it in the coming video, but I get all of my music either from YouTube, so I'll just search non-copyright vlog music in the background, and then I'll copy the URL, paste it into YouTube to MP3 online converter, and then I'll credit the artist in the description, or I'll do nts.io, and they're all non-copyright sounds and just have banging music. They're kind of the more upbeat, kind of more lyrical music, so I quite like that. But of course also if I want to play like an actual proper song that's not non-copyright, so like a chart song or something, I'll either just forego the monetization and just not monetize it, so not make anything off it, or I'll buy a license, which is usually about a tenner for a song for a channel as small as mine, which isn't too bad to be fair, but I usually end up making a loss if I do that because I don't usually end up earning more than the tenner from a video. But yeah, so I finished that segment. I'm just exporting a small section of it because I want to see this crossfade effect, but my PC doesn't actually have enough power to render it in real time, so I'm having to export that and then check it. It's taking about 4 minutes though, which usually does not take that long, which is crazy. Clearly quite intensive. But yeah, so an hour in, it's now 1 o'clock. I'm getting a bit tired, but so I'll probably have like a 5-minute break, something like that, and then crack on with the rest of that editing, or the rest of that intro sequence. So that's still the workout, and then I'll crack on with all of the rest of it. But yeah, quick update. Let's get back for another hour or so. Nice.
I don't know what to say, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. Colors all around, but I don't see anything but blue. Get lost in the sound, go back to the start. Let's go out of the dark. Let's go out of the dark. Get into the light now.
Okay, then time is now 2:30. I don't know if you can even see that. Yeah, time's 2:30, which means we're now 2.5 hours into editing this video. Just a quick update as to kind of the tangible progress. We're now 8 minutes into the video, so we've edited 8 minutes, and we've got another half an hour video left to actually condense and edit and all of that. So I'm predicting it will probably take about 4.5 hours for the main bulk of editing, and then probably like another couple of hours for all of the thumbnails and stuff like that, which is actually isn't too bad. It's probably one of our fast edits. I think I'm getting speedier and speedier with more practice, which is always nice. But a big thing with my editing style, I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of the filming style, because actually a lot of the editing that I do, I kind of envision before I start editing it so that I can create those transitions with camera movement as opposed to software, because I feel like it just looks a bit more realistic and not so kind of synthetic. So what I do is, oh my god, I'm about to die, hold on, that's better. So what I actually do is when I'm trying to change shot or kind of get from one place to another really fast, or kind of like timed with music or something like that, I jolt the camera really quickly at the end, and that creates a motion blur. So let's just try something. So I'm gonna quickly disappear to the other side of the room. Yeah, so I kind of, oh, not the thing off the top. I jolt the camera really fast and it creates a blur in the actual video content, and that blur at the start of the second clip and the end of the first clip makes it seem like this frame kind of blends together. So you get that kind of rush of light, and that kind of brings it all together, which is really nice, and that's kind of my favourite transition at the moment. But I also do things like zoom, like that, or zoom out, and I just cover the camera and move away. I just think it's really kind of simplistic, really easy to do, and just gives that like pristine touch and helps to keep the flow of the video. So that's kind of my favourite editing, and then it's just about lining it all up and kind of timing the blurs so that it actually does look like it's flowing together, things like that. Okay, so quickly going back to that scene that I just showed you, here is the slowed down version frame by frame, and then the sped up version, just so you can see the difference and how that motion blur actually does blend those scenes together. I'm gonna quickly disappear to the other side of the room. Yeah, so I kind of, I'm gonna quickly disappear to the other side of the room. Yeah, so I kind of, so yeah, if you've already seen Taking On 2021 episode 4, I'm now at the point where I'm about to start building, starving. I'm gonna go grab some lunch and then bring it back up to start editing again. Nice, let's go. See what I did there? A little bit of a cheeky transition. Oh, okay, right, lunch was good. It's now 3:30, I want to say. I was just eating my lasagna and listening to Naval's podcast. Yeah, I think if you search Naval on Spotify, it comes up, but it's a banging podcast and has in the video, so let's get that done. Starting off from an hour, 2.5, let's go. Right, it's now 5:30. This is where it starts to get a bit more, a bit long. I start to get tired. tired, but yeah, last 2 hours I've probably done about an hour and a half of it, like solid editing, so that takes us up to 4 hours. So this is now going to be hour 5. We're going to start cracking on with it. It's 5:30. I've got a meeting at 8, so ideally I'd like to get it done before then, and I've also got other work that I need to be doing. I've also got homework, yeah. So quite a lot that I need to do, so I need to get this done as soon as possible. Let's try and get it edited, like completely finish the video by 6:30, and then crack on with the thumbnail and all of that. Oh gosh. But yeah, we've got, how much like footage do we have left to edit? We've got about, wow, we've literally got 5 minutes left to edit. Okay, this shouldn't take long at all. Right, I'm just gonna get back to you when I'm done. Let's edit this last bit. Finished editing all of the footage that we already had, but I did just realise I still need to record, download, edit the summary of exactly how this week's gone and kind of the things that I've learned and the things I'm going to change moving into the next week. So I'm going to film that now, then a little prequel just to kind of explain to people that haven't been to this channel before what we're doing in that series and kind of why they should stay and watch it. So yeah, let me film that and let's finish this. Okay, I'm not quite sure how, but that literally took half an hour to film, like 4 minutes of video, because I just kept screwing up and I just wasn't happy with the intro, because kind of like the intro's a pretty crucial part. I still wasn't completely happy with it, but we moved. It's the best I can do in the time that I've got. Now I'm just going to crack on with just turning all of this content into the actual video. So getting that intro, getting that outro in kind of like a way that works, and then I'll be exporting that and it'll be ready to go. I'll just have to make all of the thumbnail and all of that. So time is now 6:20. I've got until 8 to do all of that and have dinner, so yeah, we better get on with it, to be honest. Okay, update, it is now 6:36 and we've just finished the entire video. The only thing that's left to do is film the outro sequence to the outro song, Cradles. I think it's Suburban Cradles. Now this is the one that I have in pretty much every video. It's kind of like just, I've done it from the start and I've kind of just kept the tradition going. I use all of kind of like my plush toys and record, so it kind of pops in and out for like a second each time, and there's 4 of those and then the music fades out and I export it. And I'll probably have dinner before I do all of the finishing touches. Yeah. Okay, so just finished dinner. It is now short after. Nice. Let's crack on with it. Okay, so I'm just about to go on to the meeting, but as a quick kind of summary of what I've just done, whenever I finish a video, whenever I've exported it, I start to list it on YouTube, so I start to upload it. But while I'm doing that, I re-watch the entire video, and I go through all of the key moments, and I create these. So I actually make timestamps for the video, so it'll be like every little part of the video I'll kind of map out, so that you can check in the description of each video everything that happens in it. And I just think that's really nice for the viewers, and I always like that when people do it for me, so I kind of spend 20 minutes, half an hour just making those. So hopefully you like them. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if you actually use them. So if you let me know in the comments whether you do or not, that would be amazing. Or just like kind of like the feature. But then yeah, I write all the descriptions, write all the tags, stuff like that to help with SEO and help me to rank in searches and things like that. And then just the thumbnail, and then get it all ready, and we'll be done. Anyway, I'll hop on this meeting because I'm actually running this tiny tomorrow night. So I'll crack on with the rest of this. So also, and then the final touch is I add a link throughout the video, and that's how I do that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Now I am completely finished on the video. So we started at about 12, I believe, 12:30, something like that, and it is now 8:30. We probably had about an hour and a half, 2 hours not doing the work, things like lunch or dinner, stuff like that. So the whole process to be uploaded was probably about 6 hours, which to be fair is pretty decent time for me. It usually takes a little bit longer, so that was very good. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this kind of like find out how they did it all. So again, if you want to watch the actual finished version of the video that I've just edited in this video, that is up there. One of the sides, I can never remember which, but I can't lie, but I am knackered now, and I've probably got loads of schoolwork that I should have done for tomorrow, but we move. It's all good. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, don't forget to drop a like. It honestly means the world if you do. Don't forget to drop a subscribe, comment if you like the video, and if you want to see kind of more stuff like this, or whether you just want to see kind of like the typical content. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.